What's up guys, it's your boy MX Dow. In this episode, as always, I'll be bringing you some crypto news as well as some market updates. And without further ado, let's get into the video. So looking at the markets, by the way, sorry if there's any background noise, there's a garbage truck in the background. But yeah, looking at the markets, Bitcoin's up 0.9, Ethereum is down 0.3, XRP is down 3.3%. The biggest gainers that we have, Thorchain up 25%, Band Protocol up 17%. They are a decentralized finance cryptocurrency and definitely one to look out for. In layman's terms, they're essentially the younger brother to Chainlink. The market cap is very, very small, so it's definitely a coin that I want to get into, but I'm going to wait for a retracement. There's so many coins that it's a bit difficult to get in on everything. We just have to wait and be patient. But yeah, looking at the biggest gainers, we have Swipe. So I made a rookie mistake. I FOMO'd in. Yesterday I saw it went up by around 6-7%. I bought in, I thought it would continue to go up, so now I have to hold the L. But I'm not going to sell it, I'm just going to add to my position when I get paid in a couple of days time. So yeah, that's that. So just wanted to say, all of the new people out there, thank you for subscribing to my channel and welcome to the family. And essentially, if you guys are struggling to pick coins, then this wholeheartedly is financial advice. Buy Ethereum. So this is my portfolio. I'm just going to be honest with you guys, I'm not going to hide shit anymore. This is my portfolio. It's doing okay. It's flirting with £1,000 profit. It went up to like 1,002, but it's going to go up and down. But essentially, Ethereum, I missed like the whole move from the beginning of the month. So I only caught like half of it. It went up 70% in the last month or so. So I converted pretty much everything into Ethereum, and you can see it's done quite well. Bear in mind, I did have like one trade where I made like 70-80 pounds, but the majority of this profit here is because of the appreciation in the value of Ethereum. And even still at this price, Ethereum is undervalued. So just quickly looking at coingecko.com, just show you Ethereum. Ethereum is very safe in comparison to all of the other cryptocurrencies, simply because of its use case. So all of the different DeFi tokens that you see, they're mostly built on Ethereum, and essentially, it's been around the second longest amount of time as far as I'm aware. And just look how undervalued it is, 73% undervalued. Just to reiterate the point of how undervalued it is, we have DeFi Pulse. This is, all of the money that's locked up in the DeFi ecosystem. Just a couple of days ago, it was flirting with, just being below 4 billion, and it's gone up around 300 million. So this is definitely a growing sector. Looking at the markets, I'm seeing all of these different banks, HSBC, several other different banks, taking billions of pounds in losses. At the same time, DeFi is just growing. So if you guys, I wholeheartedly believe that if you guys want to become a millionaire or even a thousandaire, then Ethereum is your best bet. And my personal goal is to stack at least 10 to maybe like 15 Ethereum, which is going to be super difficult. And in fact, no, let me change that. Maybe if I can get 10 Ethereum, that would be good, because yeah, it's a bit difficult. The price just keeps on increasing. At the moment, it's just under $400, which is roughly £300 ish. But this price is just it's ridiculous. Looking at the chart, this is what we call a double bottom or a W, and you can see that it's already number one, it's already above the support line, the 200 EMA, and then second of all, you can see that we're basically trying to break above the $400 mark, and then once we flip that as support, we're off to the races. It's not going to be a get rich quick thing. It's going to be several months to several years potentially, but 100% Ethereum will do well for you. I wholeheartedly believe that, and I'm not going to sell any more of my Ethereum. If you guys are interested in maximizing your profits, then you should look at also earning passive income based on your cryptocurrency. So I have a BlockFi account, and the link will be in the description. If you deposit, I think $100 or £100 and you hold it there, we both get, well, if you hold it there for a month, we both get $10 each. And given how the price will appreciate, unexpected. Who knows what that will be? But essentially, BlockFi, you can earn up to 6% on your Bitcoin and 4.5% a year on your Ethereum. You do only get one free withdrawal with BlockFi, but it's definitely worth it, and it's better than having your money just sitting in a bank account or in a crypto wallet just doing nothing. Also to say, consider buying a ledger, because keeping your money on exchanges, there's a lot of hackers out there who try to do all sorts of convoluted things to take your money, and you want to be safe. Just one final point is that with the way things are headed, also you want to be looking at having a crypto debit card. So there's two that I'd recommend, and I'm probably going to make a video about different crypto debit cards. But there's the crypto.com card, which is okay, but you have to sort of stake to get good rewards. And then there's the Pluton debit card, and Plutus, they are very, very, very good. So they're decentralized. Well, I'll make a video about it, because otherwise this video will be too long. But yeah, looking at the news, we have over 90% of Ethereum supply is now in a state of profit, guys. Over 90%. Just to quickly look back at the chart, look at where we are now, and the trajectory of where we're going is to the moon, pretty much. Don't know how high it's going to go, but that is the trajectory of where we're going. So over 90% of the Ethereum supply is in profit, just to let you know. Also, looking at Chainlink, 100% of Chainlink addresses are also in profit. So if you guys don't know Chainlink are pretty much, they're the Google of DeFi. So all of these different decentralized cryptocurrencies, all of these different cryptocurrencies that are in the DeFi sector, they need Oracle data, and that's where Chainlink comes into play. So people are saying that Chainlink could be $100 next year, $150, who knows. But it's good to have exposure to different sectors within the DeFi ecosystem, as you know that it's booming, and you've already seen for yourself. But yeah, that's that. Looking at the crypto fear and greed index, we are rated at 75. Just a couple of days ago we were rated at an 80, and essentially we did see a small correction. You can see here on the 2nd of August we were rated 80, and then we saw that little correction. Well, not little correction, but yeah, it was a little correction in comparison to everything. But that's that. Before we get into the news, make sure you smash the like button and hit subscribe if you're new. So yeah, just looking at the news, we have India just going back and forth. They're like a yo-yo. Essentially, they now want to ban crypto again, but before that they were approving it. I don't understand what's going on with them. I think there's a lot of corruption in the higher up powerful positions in India, because now they're saying 5 months after Indian courts have lifted the ban on cryptocurrencies, an official has said that the government is considering a new law banning crypto. So an Indian government official has claimed that 2 ministries and the Reserve Bank of India are now actively working on a legal framework to ban cryptocurrencies in the subcontinent, which honestly is just counterproductive. You see, if China are building a digital currency, and China is just way ahead of everyone. I don't understand why you'd fight this. This is like the future, and essentially my personal belief is that if you're not getting with the program, you're going to get left behind. But that's just my personal opinion. So just the last article is that the laws on cryptocurrency states that in March the Supreme Court of India struck a down blanket ban on banks dealing with cryptocurrency businesses, which has been imposed by the RBI since 2018, and the repeal led to a boom in new exchanges across the country. So yeah, they are trying to rebel, because honestly it's ridiculous. However, the government officials have been floating with the idea of enacting a new law not allowing cryptocurrencies in India in place of the RBI ban, which honestly I think is silly, but I've said that already. We've seen in America that they are giving banks permission to hold custody of your crypto. So second piece of news, Rat Poison Squared is now on steroids, and what's new in the latest Bitcoin Lightning release. If you guys don't know about the Lightning Network, essentially it's a layer on top of the Bitcoin network to enable the transactions to go a lot faster, because as you guys know, Bitcoin is very, very slow. But that's that. So all eyes are on the Bitcoin's bullish price at the moment. Behind the scenes, however, developers are tinkering to build infrastructure that many people hope could make the ecosystem a lot more accessible. Last week, Bitcoin tech startup Blockstream released its major version of C Lightning, its implementation of the Lightning Network. The release is dubbed Rat Poison Squared on steroids, fictitiously referencing Warren Buffett's comment that Bitcoin is rat poison squared, and in his opinion, investors will get burned if they put their money into it, which is obviously a lie. This guy's old. He's a legend in what he does, but he doesn't know what he's talking about, so don't listen to that FUD. Okay, so next piece of news that we have is that the Russian voters' data is on sale after blockchain poll to keep Putin in power. So if you guys don't know, I did make a video about the Russian hackers a couple weeks ago, which is strange really, but we already know there's corruption. It's actually just crazy to see, you know, like how much corruption there is in the world, or this centralized power. That's power just corrupts people, you know. It's not one thing. It should be spread amongst. Like, I know this is a weird analogy, but you saw with Guardians of the Galaxy or whatever, you know, at the end when they all held that stone. I believe it was the Power Stone. If not, it was a different stone. But when one person had it, you know, it destroyed them. But when they all came together and they held the stone, which I presume is the Power Stone, they were able to, you know, absorb the energy. And I just think it's the same in terms of society and, you know, in governments, but that's just my personal opinion. So hackers are reportedly selling the personal data of over 1 million Russians who voted electronically using blockchain technology during the recent constitutional amendment process. So over 1.1 million data points were stolen and put on sale for $1.50 each on online forums, the Russian newspaper Kommersant wrote. So the data, consisting of exclusively of passport numbers, has little value on its own. The anonymous sellers admitted to Kommersant, but such data can be used in phishing attacks when combined with other information on leaked databases. So the online voting was a part of nationwide voting dedicated to amendments to the Russian constitution, which amongst other things eliminated the 2-term restrictions for presidents, affecting allowing Vladimir Putin to stay in power longer. The online voting system, based on Bitfury's open source Ethereum blockchain and built on the help of Kaspersky Lab, was previously reported to have poor data protection, which I'm not surprised, to be honest. They probably did it in conjunction with each other. So yeah, that's been the episode, guys. I hope you've enjoyed it. Let me know if you want me to make a video on different cryptocurrency cards, which I probably will do anyway, but it'll be nice to, I don't know, just let me know. So that's that, and see you soon, guys. Bye.